Welcome to Channel 18 News. I'm Jim Rogers. Hopkins County Clerk's Office will not be able to print birth certificates for other Texas counties beginning December 28, 2018 until January 2nd, 2019 due to a state program update. Local birth certificates will be the only ones the county clerk's office can print during that period of time. Debbie Shirley, Hopkins County Clerk, said her office regrets any inconvenience this may cause those born in other Texas counties who might need a printed birth certificate for travel or other needs. She notes that individuals born in another county will need to contact their county of birth for a certificate if needed during the stated period of time. Again, anyone born in Hopkins County will be able to obtain a printed birth certificate during the time frame. An aftermarket compartment that ran the full length of a Nissan Rogue SUV contained $229,000 in 5 large vacuum-sealed bags. Those bags were found in a traffic stop discovered by Hopkins County deputies Zach Poindexter. Guido Capiello, age 23 of Pasadena, and passenger Tatiana Capiello, age 29 of Pasadena, were arrested and charged with money laundering more than $150,000 but less than $300,000. Sulphur Springs police assisted in the arrest. Capiello was stopped for disregarding an official traffic control device. The consent to search the vehicle led to finding the aftermarket compartment. At the jail sally port, the compartment was found to run the full length of the vehicle and the U.S. currency was found. Ramon Mojica Jr., age 58 of New York, was attempting to purchase property at 151 Industrial Drive East in Sulphur Springs Tuesday afternoon. He was using a false identification card. He also had narcotics in his possession. When the Sulphur Springs police made contact with Mojica, they found him to have a visual bag of green leafy substance suspected to be marijuana in plain sight. The odor of marijuana spurred a probable cause search, which resulted in an unlabeled bottle containing multiple pills of prescription narcotics located in the passenger compartment, along with another bag of suspected marijuana. Mojica is in Hopkins County Jail, charged with tamper with governmental records. He's being held on a $50,000 bond. Here's Don Julian with sports.
The number 8 ranked Wildcats basketball team got back in the win column with a 68-50 win over Tyler Lee and Tyler on Tuesday night. Playing without injured post Xavier Cork, who has a bad toe, the Wildcats got 14 points each from Day Hall and Cameron Kahn. Keaston Willis had 10 points. Jeremiah Rowland had 9 points. Deuce Berry had 7 points. Lamadrick Johnson scored 4 points. Boo Wilkerson and Grayson McClure had 3 points each, and Kai Taylor and Justin Hare scored 2 points each. The Wildcats are now 11-6 for the season. I talked with Wildcats basketball coach Clark Cipoletta.
I was very proud of our effort. I thought we came out and just tried to really punch them in the mouth right from the get-go, and we played with the sense of urgency and assertiveness that we needed to play with, and it led to a big lead, and we were able to hold that for the whole game, so I was very proud of their effort.
Now, you said you felt like you had some mismatches coming in, and you were able to exploit that.
Yes, just size-wise, we were a lot bigger, so we could post up different guys in different areas and really kind of isolate some guys. And we did a good job of taking advantage of that, and our guys did a good job of executing and scoring when they were in those spots. So if we can keep that up throughout the season, that just makes us hard to guard.
It's always a good deal when everybody plays, and miraculously, it doesn't happen very often, everybody scores.
Yeah, that was a really cool feeling. And we had a freshman come in and step in for X, and he was able to get some really good minutes early on and was able to score. And we just really moved the ball well. We played with that TOE brand of basketball that we're used to seeing or used to practicing with throughout the course of the year. So it was a fun night.
Sure was. You're talking about Justin Hare, I believe.
Yes, Justin Hare has a chance to be really good. He's still a freshman that does some freshman things, but we call upon him, and he comes just eager to be a part of us and plays really hard, and couldn't ask more from a freshman.
Yes, it sounded like everybody on that bench responded to the call when they had a chance.
Yes, and that's the good thing about our team. we have different guys who step up in different moments, like Deuce throughout the years stepped up. Even last night he had 7 points. Boo came in and hit a big three. Grayson McClure, Kai Taylor did a good job of playing off the ball and cutting. Lamadrick Johnson, who's a sophomore for us, who's going to be really good in the future, got some good minutes last night, and he did well with that, with his role. So it's fun to see just kind of, all the pieces coming together throughout the course of the game.
A big showcase coming up next for you in Houston on Friday at noon.
Yes, it's a Christmas crossover. We've been invited to it. It's an invitational at the Delmer Center Fieldhouse in Houston ISD. Be a great arena, kind of like the Curtis Colwell Center, and just an opportunity to play elite competition. We play Sam Houston, Math and Science and Technology. They're top-rated high school in 6A. They're very, very athletic. They have some guys that could just go, and they're going to press you all over the court and really try to make the game as chaotic as possible. So we just got to play under control. We got to take care of the basketball, limit their second chance opportunities, and really just make it tough for them to score against 5 of our guys. And if we do that, we'll have a chance.
Now, you had to play without X last night because he just gamed the game day to day.
He is. He'll be out for a little bit, maybe Waterberger, maybe after. We're not in a speed to get him back. We want to make sure that he's fully healthy for district in the playoffs, because that's what it's really about. And we'll miss him at these things. And some of the tough competition we've played, we've missed his overall presence. But next guy up, guys have just stepped up, and we'll find a way to get it done.
The Lady Cats basketball team got off to a great start by pressing and also used stifling defense, especially in the third quarter, to defeat North Lamar 50-27 Tuesday evening in Sulphur Springs Gym. Using the press, the Lady Cats scored the first 11 points in the game. Autumn Tanton led the Lady Cats with 19 points, and Sadavia Porter scored 15 points. Danielle Godbolt had 5 points. Kate Womack added 3 points, and Aaliyah Abram, Nyla Lindley, Latavia Smith, and Colbria Harrison all scored 2 points. After the game, I talked with Lady Cats basketball coach Brittany Tisdale.
They did a really good job, too. I mean, even when I subs came in and they kept it going, and we did a really good job on the press tonight, and it fired them up, so they were pumped, and we were playing great defense, and that's always the key to our wins is our defense. So anytime we can play really good defense, we usually come out on top and do a good job. So it was very successful tonight.
You think it's something we'll see a lot more of as we go along the season? I know you kind of been mixing it in, and we kind of played more tonight than we've seen.
Yeah, anytime we play somebody I think they'll be successful against, I like to start in it just to get them up and rolling and going. So when I look at film on other teams, that's one of the things I look for. Do I think we could run our press successful against that team? And that's one of the things I look for. So anybody that I think we can do that against, I'm going to do that against.
And also a key moment in the ball game in the third quarter, the Lady Cats allow North Lamar no points. Right. That's an oddity. That's hard to do as a team, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So that's one of the things I told them in the locker room. I said, I don't know if y'all realize it, but third quarter we held them to 0. So defensively, I couldn't have asked for a better job. So we did a really good job.
It's a lot of fun to mix everybody in, to get everybody some playing time. That's nice, isn't it?
Yes, it was great. And tonight it was successful, very successful. They came in, we kept the lead. They did their job, they played their role. So our subs came in and did a great job for us tonight.
And, of course, big games from Autumn Tanton and also Sadavia Porter. They just, I think, it was maybe 19 and 15 tonight for them.
Yes, which is actually low for them. We missed a lot of stuff in the first quarter that normally they make, and they were missing that, or that would have bumped them up a little bit. So.
All right. Now you've got a trip to Oklahoma coming up on Friday. We'll go up to Hugo. That's not too far when you get to Paris. That's just around the corner or straight north. So what do you know much about Hugo? I know probably their season kind of just got underway, right?
Right. They've played 2 games, and one of those is tonight. They play a bunch of scrimmages, and then they've played Oklahoma, but they played Paris tonight. So I'll be asking about them, trying to find out what I can, because, yeah, they haven't been playing much. I mean, they've been playing, but not a lot of games, just a bunch of scrimmages up in Oklahoma. So we'll see what we can find out about them.
Seems to me it's kind of been back and forth series. Seemed like they'd come in and win, we'd go there and win, and just kind of gone back and forth between the two schools.
Yeah, they're always very athletic. So, but athleticism doesn't always transfer to basketball. So, you can have some athletic groups and win some games, and have some super athletic groups, and they're not basketball players. So, but I know they are consistently athletic. So we'll see what they can do on Friday.
Both the Saltillo Lions and Saltillo Lady Lions picked up varsity wins at Campbell Tuesday evening. The Lions topped Campbell 52-48, and the Lady Lions won in dramatic fashion 39-38. The Lions got off to a good start, but had to hang on to win at the end. The Lions led 13-7 after one quarter and 28-19 at the half. Campbell outscored the Lions in the third quarter 13-7 to cut the Lions' lead after three quarters to 35-32. In a tight fourth quarter, the Lions outscored Campbell by 1 point to take the 4-point win. Chris Bokhorst led the Lions with 22 points. Matthew Gurley had 15 points, Ben Moore added 13 points, and Levi Hoover had 2 points. The Lions improved to 11-6 for the season. The Lions will be playing next in a Bowls tournament on Thursday, December 27th. The Lady Lions won their game against Campbell when Anna Reeder hit a buzzer beater in the fourth quarter off of an assist from Chandler Bain. The game was close all the way. Campbell was up 8-6 after the first quarter. The Lady Lions went up 13-12 at halftime. The two teams matched each other point for point the rest of the way. Bain had a team-high 21 points for Saltillo. Lorena Castro scored 5 points. Maddie Smith had 4 points, Jocelyn Ochoa 3 points, and Reeder had 2 points. The Lady Lions are now 12-8 for the season. They too will be playing next in a Bowls tournament that will run December 27th through the 29th.
Thanks for watching Channel 18 News. Have a great evening.